Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So before we get into the thick of things, because we needed to go to this unstable bridge with Abbot Theogane, however you pronounce that, to ambush the caravan or whatever it was for the taxes for the last part of the fate of Arthas, after we kind of slaughtered some unnecessary people that we didn't need to slaughter. I kind of wanted to go over this really quick because a new DLC dropped today. I know this is going to be like really late because how I do my episodes, things like that. So just count this as I just got the new DLC today. So there's a new profession today that I don't have access to yet. It is the hunter, something along those lines. I don't exactly know what it is. So we'll get there when we get there, but it adds a new region to the game. Once again, I don't have access to it. I'm not even sure I got a pop-up for it or anything along those lines. But there's supposed to be a new region added to the game as of today. New profession, as you saw. And there are new enemies that sound really cool that actually might make the animals a lot more feasible because they get the dying status now. So like Fluffy wouldn't have just dropped dead. He would have gotten dying status, and I would have had the chance to save him in that last episode. So that might be a thing to look into. I'm not sure. There are also like animal weapons, things like that, which could be a lot more interesting. I'm not sure if those have to be on those new types of animals. There are also more ghost pack animals, and the new region is focused basically around ghost packs. So we'll get there when we get there. I just thought it would be a fun new thing since I'm really enjoying this game to get it. And we'll go with that. But also there's more the new thing is based around hunts in that are all over the game, supposedly. So that might help with the food issues that I've been having as of recently. So if we find those, and maybe I can put someone to the new thing. And we'll see how that all works because it sounds fun. And then the new DLC, like there's huge new enemies that look awesome that I'm really interested in fighting, but that's going to be a little while away. It looks like that might be like one of the last things you want to do because it said end game bosses. So for now, we're going to do this unstable bridge thing. Then we're going to go fish here for some extra food. Oh, trackers of Hereg are gathering their forces. Beast returns to Briga. There we go. So it wants me to go way over here. Now that I'm not paused. But for now, we have to set up an ambush at the unstable bridge, which I really don't like.
You're pretty fast. Let me catch my breath. Let's see. We're here because... Yes, the ambush. We're going to destroy this bridge. The caravan will be forced to stop, and this time you can attack it without getting it wrong.
I really don't like the way you think here, sir.
Go ahead and demolish those pillars. I shall pray for Jeru to give you strength.
I really don't like the way you think there, sir. And like, if I want to finish this quest line, it's not giving me a choice, it looks like. I just have to go along with it. So at least we're getting mining experience out of it, I suppose. But I would like some autonomy in this quest.
Well done, mercenaries. Go and stand in front of the bridge. They will be here any minute now.
Wouldn't it be better to, like, hide under the bridge and then when they get here, go and charge them? You would think that would be the better choice. You're setting me up for failure here, sir.
Why is this bridge collapsed? Who are you? Where is our patrol?
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. They probably have nothing to do with this either, do they? This army doesn't look as bad either, just a seasoned duelist, 2 seasoned legionaries. Alright, well. Huge clump of them right here. And a second clump right here. So it doesn't look like I can split my people up the way I usually like once again. So this is gonna hurt like hell. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they have a sapper up here as well. What I could do once again is get as many people over here as I can. And that leaves 1, 2. And if I have one of them rush over, that might not be the worst deal. Like if I have them rush over here. I'll just have to do that before they get actions. Okay. I think that's how I'm going to have to play it. And then unfortunately Lucky is gonna charge them. So, that being said, let's get these guys all set up. Think we can have... Yeah, Theham can go where I want him to. He can go and hit this sapper so they don't charge us. Then one of the bears is probably going to run in at them and take them out. Because I don't think... Unless we crit with this torch. We have 20 uses of the torch left? Excuse me? Well, we can try. And then the torch and poison takes him out. One of the bears goes. And they can hold a few of them there. The sapper way over there goes. I don't really care about them. Then this sapper goes. So, I would like... Oh, that's right. I don't have any points either. Let's get people out of the way. Over here. Might be a little background noise too, just because, once again, there's some people doing tree work in the area, just cleaning up around the power lines. So if you hear that, I apologize, but not too much I can do about it other than just not record. And they've been doing that for like 7 hours today. They've been doing it since I woke up, which is insane. Why would you put that down there? Then Lucky's gonna go at the duelist, I assume. And he's gonna tie them up for a while. I mean, love the pupper. I wish I could have put them in a better spot to do what I actually wanted to do. Which was like just tie up this entire squad, because otherwise I was gonna have a lot of problems with this one. While this squad was also doing a lot of damage to me. Alright, so... Where is... Hackert? because it's this one that's going. So we're going to run up behind this sapper. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to throw a poison vial on all these guys here. So that's a huge set that's just got that 4 poison. We're going to torch strike these two because I can hit them both. And then stabby stab on the sapper, lighting them up. And then they might drop to all that dot damage, I'm not sure. Nah, not yet. They have 1 health left. Alright, then you and then this sapper. So what we might be able to do here yeah, let's have Sinran run in, anticoagulant weapon, hit these two so we're bleeding both of them. Oh, that took up my charge so I can't destabilize and strike. Oh well. He's doing the same thing. Lucky's not gonna last too long with that. Although that might be a spear upgrade once I take the boss down. So we need to take this sapper down before I can move. Duelist that's tied up, then that duelist, okay. You know what, we can take the hit on Joello. Take him out. Bleed these two. And end her turn. I forgot he could do that charge, but that's actually just his action, thankfully, for now. Willpower on the wolf, but then something took it out. Okay, what's this extra hit I'm getting? This unit's attacks also deal 5% damage to the health of... So it's just from the leader. Wow. That's a serious effect. So I get a free action here. Let's just use that with Aldous and do what we can. Maybe take out this duelist. Get a little bit closer to galvanization. I do not like that leader effect. That's a little bonkers. Okay, next up is the legate, then that duelist. I would rather not have the legate go. So let's tie them up. And burning and poison. Yeah, that is bonkers to be able to do that. Next up is Legate, and then that Duelist, so I get another free one. With you, with that two-handed axe, we can do some damage, actually. So let's have you go, like, right here, because I think I can hit this legionary. Yeah. Let's up our precision for the up critical hit. And then bonk. And then take him out. Didn't even need the critical for the most part. Cool. I didn't realize they could come in down there as well. That is an option. But as long as we can thin numbers, let's do that. Marrow's here. Let's have you tie up this legionary. Which also burn him, but then he's going to burn some of us, it looks like. Actually, no. Didn't burn him since we didn't hit multiples. Oh, you little prick. Yeah. Can get the legionary here engaged at the very least. Agility, weakened, protection. Then we can use our archers and magic, the crossbowmen. He's probably gonna knock us back, right? Oh, he disengaged to be able to do that. That's the first time I've seen that. They're playing smart. Alright, Signong, let's have you move down to be able to hit this legionary. One more damage, are you serious? Then we're gonna do attack, so the bear can hit the legionary. It's not much, but it's something. Then magic. Let's try to pull off some magic. So first we're gonna aim. And we're gonna go at this legionary. I don't think we reload, but we can move over here at the very least. And someone over there goes. And then it's all this again. So Sapper over there. So we get a few free actions before they get anything. So let's untie people from combat, I think. I'm just gonna do the torch strike on this guy so I have the poison to do other things. I think... Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna free up Honey here. Actually, is that Honey or is that Scruffy? That's Scruffy. And then we're gonna run over here. Bear's gonna maul, which I love. And they're gonna take a bit. So let's clean up over here. Gonna hit this duelist with everything we got. Youch. If the target is engaged in combat with the ability, they execute an attack of opportunity. I forgot about that. That's why we're getting the extra attack. I like Ludian. I like her a lot. Or is this one a guy? I forget. I like them a lot, nonetheless. That Berserker is crazy. For agility, this Legate must be like, why is the bear charging up to me in the middle of a battlefield? Why? Alright, we can take out the Legionary now. And with a little proper planning, they go down. Get into place to intercept these guys down here. There's 10 of them left, and all of them are on this side, I believe. So I am going to go like right here so I can hit the like gate. I don't think recoil shot has range. However, if I aim and then recoil, I can do that. Good old Aldous, and then he can move up. And your turn. I'm gonna get rid of some of this burning. Some arrows, there you go. And then I would like you to be more frontline for when they get up here. Does bleeding take you out? There's galvanization. Magic can first aid Taurus, then end turn, let them come to us some more. Surprised he got in range, but that's on him now. So, Gabine here, hit Duelist, bonk. There we go. And actually, gonna run through him. Gonna come down here just because this duelist might be able to do a thing. End her turn. Actually, let's go back to Signong here. So I was wondering if we could get in the range here. Yes, hit the duelist. Not much, but it's something once again. Looks like they have more going up front, so up top. So Wildecrem can go here. Same with Sinran. Beham can go here. All right. So, Taurus can lock him in combat. Although he's probably just gonna run. I'm not sure Aldous can get a clear shot, so Beham can run in and do a stabby stab for 90 damage. Then run back. Boss is gonna go soon. Signon can run up here. And he's running back down. Aldous can go right here. Have Joello run in. Kind of waiting for them to get closer to me before I close in with other people. But I think I can make this work. Duelist down. Weldecram is an absolute unit. End his turn. They're running away from Weldecram to the bears. What does that say about Weldecram? And we'll just circle in on them. Sinran can move in. Oh, that's not smart. I suppose you can move to, like... Why isn't it letting me do this? There we go. Right here, and then maybe someone can get the burning off a hacker. Oh no, I don't have a way of doing that. Can I hit from right here? I cannot. What about from right here? Yeah, and then I don't hit any allies either, so let's hit the Legionary. Then ending Magic's turn. And then we'll just move right here. And then there you go. Just seeing through them at that little spot is a little odd, if I'm being honest. So let's... I can't move through right there. I was gonna say, let's take the hit here with Taurus. Ending his turn. The bears are blocking the path here, which is a little unfortunate. But what we might be able to do is still take out the legionaries. And then if we... Oh no, even aiming wouldn't do what I want it to do. So... we'll just end Aldous' turn. And then... where's Magic? He can aim, take the sapper out, right through the throat. That's gotta suck. And then we can move down through here. Yeah, Weldecram's gonna have to go first. So let's make sure their duelist doesn't, or not their duelist, their sapper doesn't do much. Das Bonk. Das Bonk. One more down. Battle's mine. It's just like, might as well get what I can out of this. Can Gabini get in there? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna engage him in combat. Slash him. An ovation for the riposts. Then Sinran, gonna go at the legate here. And your turn, and let the fun ensue. Oh, every time he does that, do I take another 3? Oh no, that was just for the first hit. Okay, that could have been really broken. If I use this relentless charge right... Yeah, there we go. This guy's down. Just 2 left. And then ending that. Just their legate and their 1 guy here left. Which, I'm surprised they're hitting me. Good archers on them. Alright, we can first aid here. Move on in. And this round's gonna be it. So Weldacram, first of all, let's get the legate. Because I want that crossbow. Total annihilation, no one speaks of this. Because I like Lahart. I like him more than the other guy. And then the bear took the guy out. Oh, that took a lot of the fatigue. Okay, so officers Pilum. 30% damage to the target 4 times, strength plus 11. Valuable jacket, armor plus 23, movement plus 2. Some coal, leather, 11 bodies. This is where I'm super tempted to take Cannibal, just to be able to feed people. Lucky's body, crowns, iron ore, all that jazz. You know, just for... I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it. But just for times when it's really hard to feed everyone. And then I'm going to take this weight training, so carry capacity up by 10. If that doesn't get what this is unlocking, I don't know what will. Yeah. I know that ups me to the point where, like, I can't carry stuff, but that's where we can use that standard bearer, I think. Repair everything, there's no injuries. Oi, you.
Praised be Saint Elior. Praised be our guide, Jeru. Praised be the Great Eye. We've done it. Mercenaries, this is wonderful. It is a blessed day indeed.
Is it really?
Lahart won't dare venture into these parts anymore. I'll spread rumors that the caravan was struck by the ice wrath. Yes, all their soldiers will quiver in fear. I'll do so upon my return.
You better. It better not be associated with me, or I'll return for you.
Also, I do not wish to unduly profit from your piety, but would you be so kind as to escort me to St. Elior Abbey? I will give you a well-deserved reward as soon as we arrive.
We're really in need for the food. But... Keep the food for myself and screw him over, who I already really don't like, or get an actual reward. fine.
One last effort, my friends. There may be soldiers nearby.
All right, let's go. Okay, I need to do the camp. Because use this. I can up our carry weight by 50, but not by enough. Gotcha. Is there anything that I can do to up carry weight by more? I can up it by another 10 if I give one of the ponies another saddlebag, that because the pupper who died lost that. Oh, I'm really short on influence here. I think that's because of all the people I hired, though. Oh, yeah, and then I can have the, we'll be good. Okay. So motivate. We'll do that in the next one. So what I need to do here is very lucky. The bravest of boys for holding back half of a squad or a patrol on his own for how long? He made that fight as easy as it was. We are gonna camp here. I'm not sure if it's only one food for all of that. Wow. But that does help significantly. Is there anything I can cook otherwise? Does not look like it. We're doing that. We're doing this. So that helps with weight. Okay. So bouillabaisse, all the dried fish, all the cured meat. We're going to have to pay the people. So that puts me at 42 of 73. Beyond that, we have wine and booze for a reason. Can I really not cook any of the perch or anything like that? I guess not. This is because I don't have cabbage. I hate to eat all the carcasses because I'd love to turn them into leather. But we can get more. And then that'll be that. I should have put him on the monolith. Oh, and he's still talking about a new injury after every battle, but it's not a new injury after every battle. You weren't injured there, buddy. So you can curl up into a ball and cry, lose the happiness, which isn't the biggest deal right now, and a valor point, which we need. Curl up into a ball and cry, have the same thing. Or risk bonus and compensate him requires 10 gold, and his wages increased by 30%. Well, you did get a little bit injured in there, and you can curl up into a ball and cry, because you wanted to become a farmer. Sorry, Hackert. I mean, you originally were a thief, so it's a better life than that, right? I don't have any more ghost carcasses. At least we can travel. Oh, there is one thing I want to use my influence on here. If I can. Let's do overflowing motivation so I don't fatigue as much, just so I can get somewhere to get the food and all that. And then I'm kind of tempted to go do that. So, right now we're fatiguing a l- Are you guys really swimming there? I wanted to go do the fishery over here. But that's not going to be a thing unless I go all the way around, it seems. Alright, give me my payment.
How exciting that was! I almost felt like I was leading an army. Please accept this well-deserved reward and my blessing.
I don't like you.
Enlisting the help of companions such as you has been the miracle this Abbey needed. I will immediately send word of your invaluable help to Lord Vernalis.
You better not.
Don't tell the abbot I said this, but Lord...
Which side is gonna help me? Or want my help? So, there's a few things over here that I want to get taken care of. One was this hunt. Oh, Lord Vernalis wants my help. No. No, I don't like him. So I think I'm going to do this because I don't want to deal with the ghost pack right now. Then I want to do the old customs post. Does this really go into there? Screw it. I need the hides. 17 wolves and 14 boars. Then we're going to have the nightmare. That is a lot to deal with. Alright. Screw it. And we'll limp back to town after this. There's more incoming in the next round, so I'm not sure how to deal with that, but at least not all of them are up front at first. We know the one wolf right here. I think what I'm gonna do is put 3 dedicated squads, so they can be there. They can be there. And they can be there. Alright, so this is the one I know about. So Gabine, let's have you move a little bit in, do the galvanize so I get the points, then go tie up this ghost wolf here. Looks like there's another one right there. We're gonna do ovation for the riposte. How hard do they hit? 14 to 18. Just so you don't lose too much armor, we're also gonna protection. Then you're gonna end your turn. Don't know where the one moved. Gotcha. So we're gonna move here. Found this wolf. We're gonna hit it a few times. And if I use all this instead, on my next action, I can take it out. Is he actually going to get to the bear? Or the boar? Cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to recoil shot these two. If I can get the shot right. There we go. And that takes both of them out. That should get me a few hides before moving up and ending Aldous' turn. Now for this boar, actually we're not going to do that yet. Honey is engaged. And now it's down. One less to deal with. That's actually someone I wanted to get attacked. I think there's also a change with the new expansion that I need 6 tear instead of 5 to run away, which is actually super helpful. Oh, I can't hit both of them. Alright, so Joel, I'm going to have go right here, so I can piercing throw both of them. Then we're going to hit this Ghost Wolf. So I forgot to put the new thing on her. So this is going to be slightly harder than it should be. Is Scruffy actually going to get terrified? That's a little odd. Hackert can engage the Ghost Boar to Ovation. Too bad Scruffy won't do an attack back from that. Alright, Sinran. Let's have you move here. You'll hit both the Ghost Wolves. Take one out. If you kick this one, someone else can take it out on their turn. Namely, Signong here. I'm not going to have him go do attack, so we'll just end his turn. So we've gotten 5 of the 27 down. I'd say that's a good start, all things considered. We don't have many actions left though, which is unfortunate. Hacker. Gonna do a torch strike on these two. Then we're gonna hit the wolf that's engaged with the bear. And then we're gonna flee back a bit. Morose actually is someone I wanted to be in combat, so that's alright. Giselle here. I can hit all 3 of them. Awesome. 1 and 2 and 3. Now if we have her run, that's another wolf down. And we can run there. So that's 8 down so far. Okay, if I torch strike, that's not the move I wanted to use. But that being said, it might be worth using for the points. So now Orderly is on Taurus. If he gets hit, I get double the points back. Torch strike. Stabby stab on Ghost Wolf. Gonna poison anything over there. Alright. Just these 2 left. So we'll have you do... Actually, no. I want the 2 tear off. So we'll hit the Ghost Wolf down a little bit. That way Morose can take it out. deflection on Weldacram there, just in case anything goes up to him. And take Wolf out, get the tear off. Then we'll just end that turn. Not a horrible start to all things considered, I think. The reinforcements was... Okay, I was gonna say, it wasn't the nightmare. There's 29 of them now, are you kidding me? At least that's the last of them. So I know the nightmare needs to go first. So let's Wrath the Ghost Wolf. Is there any feasible way? No. So for now, Taurus, please engage Ghost Boar. Ovation for Riposte. So I wanted to lock the Nightmare up. If we crit, takes Wolf out in one. We did not crit. But we did do that. I do need to heal Scruffy. Because that bleed is gonna get him. Think I can do that with magic here. No more bleed. Now, while we're at it, let's take out Ghost Wolf. I would have loved if that would have been a reload. Hackert. I think I can do what I need to do here. So we're gonna poison all these ones. That includes Nightmare, that's 20% of its health around. I then can run up to it. Torch strike it. Now it's burning. Now we're gonna do the stabby stab on it. Yeah. I want the Nightmare down. I think that's going to be the biggest hurdle. I might lose Scruffy here, and he's one I actually really would not want to lose. We're gonna Poison Vial again over here, hitting all these guys, so that's gonna do 40% of their health around. I'm gonna Torch Strike right here, hitting these guys. So no matter what, this boar goes down. And now we're gonna hit that boar. Tear down on Taurus. Not sure how that spread, but sure. Alright, I'm gonna save Signong's turn for now. over here. Everywhere is just a cluster right now because of all the animals. Let's get rid of this ghost wolf. Probably should have used bandit's focus. There we go. I'm gonna wait to heal Honey again. Tear a gun on Gisette. Okay, does anyone over here have the ability to riposte? It does not look like it. So with you, I'm gonna go up here. Gonna hit both of them with the fire, which I think starts that. Yeah. Which is nice that it's it clears that fog a bit. And then gonna clear Weldicrams a bit. Alright, Signal, I need you to move over here, attack Ghost Wolf, and then we'll just hit the boar over here. I believe 28. That's not going to go down. There are just so many. Weldicram. Time to get the terror off. Really? If you would have hit for one more, it would have went down. Alright, well, I need you to disengage then. And move more over here. He might be running away. Or dies to burn. This disengage is gonna be worth it. Trust me. And if we move here, I can hit both of them. Ghost Wolf down, boar hurt. Kicking boar. Not sure that boar is going to be going down to burn, but we'll see. Okay. Piercing through. Boar down. Almost boar down. Wolf down so it can't bleed us. And we're gonna go over here. So I want to get tomorrow so I can get that burning off of them eventually. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I can't charge where I want to go, but this is good enough. Hit both. One. Both down. galvanization is gonna be amazing. And then she just swings at the bodies. That's kind of funny. Didn't realize we'd get the points for that, but cool. Okay. These are the only two I have left. Alright, so Gabini here. Actually, no, we're gonna do Aldous first, because he's gonna have to move. Disengage. We're gonna move here so I can recoil shot these two. Take the boar out. I want that nightmare down. But I don't want to lose anyone here. It would mean I would have to clear everything out. Now this would get me more carcasses and everything. We're not letting them go. Running up. Ending turn. That bear might be a problem too. $186 there on the bear. Wow. Alright, so hitting Ghost Wolf. Ovation for riposts. Ending turn. Alright, Hackert. Let's torch strike these two. It takes them both out. Run up to Ghost Wolf. Take it out. I have you run right here. I think I can poison these four. End your turn. Hackert, man. That was an MVP move right there. Scruffy. Fight the bear. 106 hit. And the bear's in berserk. So we just need to take the bear out before bear takes us out. Honey. 4 almost down. 4 down. Good bear. Good bear. Gabini. Ghost Wolf can go down. Awesome. There goes a lot of hurt hair. And yeah, just end turn. So Cineran, what we're gonna do, take boar out. Walk around fire. Help Morose. Then go right here. Looks like none of them are gonna get to Hacker. D-Ham. Take bear out. Then we can go over here. And we're gonna do the same thing. And now they all have vulnerability. And 8 poison around. Now you, Rampage Ghost Wolf, because then you can first aid on Honey so she's not bleeding. Arm of Justice on Ghost Wolf. Big hit. And because you engaged, attack of opportunity. Hit Ghost Spore. Hit Ghost Wolf. Reload. Hit Ghost Wolf. End turn. That's gonna be painful. Okay. Joello. Take Ghost Spore out. Go up here. Little more to the side. Piercing Thrill. 3 more down. Just this Ghost Wolf left. I am genuinely surprised at this situation. I actually thought someone would be going down or running away. Yeah, he's out of rage. So, that is what it is. Okay, everyone's ending their turns. You guys can first aid here. I think this cancels out if I get these two next to each other. Once again, first aid to get the burning off. And attack of opportunity, got it. I did not expect that to go so well, especially after I decided to not let them run. So Joello leveled up. I think she also got the quirk there. Or no. Giselle got the quirk Brave, so strength and dexterity increased by 5% if outnumbered at the beginning of a battle. That's kind of big. So Joello hit level 6. Taurus the Scarred hit level 6. Signong hit level 5, which is big because now I can control animals, meaning Scruffy and Honey. So we're definitely doing that. I'm definitely taking the plus movement on Signong here because he doesn't have that range thing that Aldous has. So until I get that on him, movement's going to be huge. Pony leveled up, so we're going to career plans in Constitution for the carrying weight. Level 6 Pony. Joelle here, I want the movement on so she can outmaneuver things. Taurus at movement, especially because he's in heavier armor. Alright, cool. So 41 white leather, 93 pristine fangs, 27 ghost carcasses which turn into white leather. That's going to be super helpful. Then the meat, the colossal paw, the red eyeballs, all of it's super handy. I'm going to heal. Actually, I'm not going to heal the injury. The only person who got hurt was Scruffy. It's a fracture, so damage from Scruffy is halved. I'm going to be going back to town because I don't have enough raw materials. Rumor has it the merchants rebuilt the rickety bridge. Cool. And then I'll go back to that up there. That was not a fight I was intending on doing at the start, but things happen. And it got me a lot of stuff I'm gonna need for the future. So I don't have wood, that's the problem. That's why I wasn't able to blacksmith, wasn't it? Maybe they sell stuff here though. Travel post?
Without a trade route,
No.
the only things I can sell a local product.
How about at the market?
Oh, don't believe.
A lot of iron
My meat is...
and salt.
The war drags.
You didn't even sell cabbage there, did you? Huh. A shame. Anyway, I doubt I'll be hiring anyone else soon just because, well,
Look how
funds.
empty this room is. Before the war, there were 2 taverns in Cortia,
But
and we were
I
still
can
completely
spend
full
some
on
time
market
after
days.
recording, sorting through gear, things like that, seeing what I can put on people, because that just takes up a lot of time. But what I do want to do here is definitely
There were
repair, because
2
I
of us
don't
working
have
here
enough
until Count
raw
Lahart
materials,
enlisted my cousin
so
in his
that's
army.
44 gold.
That should do the
Then
trick.
buy some of, probably just buy her out here. Probably could have stole that, but that's fine. Maybe I steal the coal, because I'm gonna need that too. And then at the apothecary, I don't think I can actually... Journeyman is higher than experience, that's right. I can make 2 medicines, so that's going to be helpful. No byproducts. We can make some more pristine essence for other things. There's that Alizen powder I'm going to need for the rhyme steel. And I have so much of this that I should probably get that going. Just get weights down. Alright. And then you can heal
Usually,
me.
I'm only allowed to tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you.
There, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
So, there we go. Also got recklessness and famous, so there's some path stuff. Producer, steal 500 crowns worth of items. Alchemist and influencer and ghost hunter. Kill the nightmare. That was another reason I knew that was a thing. So I'm gonna spend some time switching some gear stuff around. Then we'll pick up from here, mainly because, like, for an example, I know we have this X, so, but level 6 is for, oh no, that's for Ludan, but level 6 is required, so I don't want to get rid of this, but I need to kind of switch some stuff around, because, like, vicious shot here, so we can finally upgrade this bow. So there's a lot of stuff to be switched around, I think. I just don't know exactly where, and that's going to take me a lot of time. I know Joelle can upgrade her pendulum here, so 6 instead of... That's the same amount. I just lose the strength oil I have on her, to be honest, but the +1 strength might come in handy later. I don't know. So a lot of stuff to look around, and some stuff to sell for crowns, so... We'll pick up from there next time and go do the bandits there. Maybe go do the hunt if I can and see what I can do. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.